vineyard is the place where we have to do our duty in this world. Everyone has a calling. Everyone has a vocation to work in the vineyard. So all this time, the Lord invited the servants, and last Sunday, He invited His own sons to work in the vineyard. Today, the focus is brought into another direction, where the Lord is giving the vineyard to the tenants to bear good fruits, and then in the same time to give the master's share. My dear friends, the first reading today, the song, a love song with the vine and the vineyard. And God has done everything to that vineyard. Put the fence, put a watchtower, and dig a pit for the harvest to get the vine, and everything was given in expectation of good wine, good fruit, good grapes. Where the contrary, what happened? It produces vile grapes, and the wine was sour. And God was angry and removed the fence, allowed the wild beasts to attack and stop the rain, and it allowed that destruction into that vineyard because God was sad. That's the Old Testament story. When it comes to New Testament, of course the same example is there. But then the vineyard is given to the tenants. There's no problem with the fruits, the harvest. They had good fruits, good harvest. But the problem lies in giving the ownership, in surrendering, giving back to the master. Because they forgot the treaty, they forgot the covenant, they forgot that they are given this vineyard as tenants. And they had to pay back. They had to give them back. They forgot the ownership. They were so greedy and greedily stingy, and they were grabbing it, holding it for themselves. They forgot the root, forgot the giver in terrible greed for the gift. My dear friends, that's where the Lord is punishing them. So it's whether your wine is wild wine, wild grapes, or whether you have good fruits, and if you don't give the ownership to the Lord, same plight. There is no use of the harvest without giving the ownership. So today the gospel challenges you. You might have, you are blessed in many ways. But then, if you don't give God what you should give, the whole thing collapses. You lose meaning in everything. My dear friends, you will find meaning in giving. You will find meaning in surrendering everything to Him without holding anything. You just hold on to Him, not the things given by Him. So that's where the Lord is challenging them. And people were sent to the vineyard to get the ownership, to get His share. And the tenants saw those people who asked for the ownership. They saw them as challenges. They saw them as disturbances. They never liked them because they asked for the share. Their words were like sickles. Their words were like double-edged swords. The word of God will always clear you to give what due to God. And that's the word of God will challenges you and shakes you off. And we don't want such words. We want this wow culture. We want this prosperity gospel, where the people are, where the pastors preach about prosperity, where when your life is challenged, you hate them, you despise them, and further you kill them, that you tarnish their names, you corner them, you spread news about them. That's what happened when God send you servants to get back what you should give God. The same time, when you become a servant of God, when you speak what He wants you to speak, and you become a challenge, and people will kill you, despise you, corner you, and hate you. That's the plight of a prophet. That's the plight of a man God in this world, my dear friends. So at the same time, they were so greedy, they could not give. But then see the nature of the master. I mean, as if he's headless, where knowingly he sent his own son to them. His servants were killed, persecuted, stoned, brutally damaged, and yet he sent his own son. Why? That's the difference. God knew that the greedy world will devour my son, would crush my son, would kill my son. Knowingly, he sent his son to the world because he so loved the world. Because only by sending the son, he could save the world. And he came as the word, a double-edged sword, where we are challenged to give the ownership completely, where we are called to have him and enjoy him, love him completely. In that loving, in that having of Jesus in my life, I naturally will give what I should give God in my life. Not the gift, but the giver. Always value the love of the giver, not the gift. Think about it and have a nice day. May God bless you.